Already?
So you see all these birds on the outside? Those are all adults. These are adult birds.
Oh.
And
What kind are they?
they are called purple martins. And they migrate.
They're beautiful.
They can.
Do they bother us?
Nope, they don't bother us at all. Actually, they're attracted to humans because they like being near us because we protect them and we provide them with housing.
And like the peckies, they don't peck.
Nope, these are called.
Robins are mean.
Right, they can be a little mean. These are called.
The robins are cute too.
So I'm just going to have
Oh,
you.
they go pretty high.
Yep. Just going to have you step aside a little bit, just in case something would go wrong. I wouldn't want this crashing down on anybody.
I hear the baby bird.
So now that purple martin right there, he's mad at me because I'm messing with his nest.
Is he gonna hurt us?
Nope, he won't touch us. He's gonna fly by and he's gonna yell at me. Is all he's gonna do. He's gonna make a big screech, but he won't actually touch us.
Oh, they go pretty high.
Yeah. And in this is the oldest nest that I have. And these are almost grown up. So these are almost grown up. You can pet them, that's not going to hurt. Yep. Yeah, you can touch them, they're not going to hurt you. Right? And these are almost ready to fledge. They're going to fledge in about 10 days. And that means that they're going to leave the nest.
Is there any usual babies?
The smallest babies. Now this nest has 6 babies in it. Yep. So.
How do they breathe in there?
They're not going to hurt them now, are they? Nope. Nope. Actually, that's a wives' tale that birds are abandoned by their abandoned.
So are you just
Yes. Yeah.
no, sure.
And you can tell that they've done this. Yep. Birds have a very, not a very good sense of smell. The only birds that have a really good sense of smell is the vulture. Purple martins have a sense of smell probably more like sparrows. Well, the sparrows have not been bothering me this time. And the way I have to take care of the sparrows is I have to trap them in breakfast.
So do you come here every day or when?
About once a week.
They look like rocks.
Now these are a little bit smaller.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Yeah, he's nice too. He's just a little bit younger. He just has not opened up his, or gotten all of his feathers. Yeah, when they open up their mouths are yellow so that their parents can see where to stuff that in. Yep. So there's only 2 in this nest, and there used to be 3. So I don't know. I don't know if it just died or.
How do you bring them in the winter though?
Well, these birds fly all the way down in Brazil in the
And
winter.
how do they get going?
Well, they'll fly in about 10 days.
How do you guys?
Same thing. Yeah. They'll leave the nest. Yeah.
And they'll come back with more babies.
Well, what they'll do is they'll find a new nest because their parents will return here. Let's see if I got some smaller ones. Oh boy. There's a whole nest full again.
Cuter than the ones up there.
Yep.
Kind of pretty. I wish I could see a bird fly up.
Yep. Well, those are the only ones that can fly because these can't fly yet. He sure did. That's why I keep sanitizer in my.
But then, do you let them out in 10 days?
Nope, they come out on their own.
Did you see this one?
Nope, this is a new one. This is one of the smallest. These are a little bit younger. Their feathers haven't even come out yet, so they've just got pin feathers.
So how do you? Oh,
Yep. Sure, you can pet.
I never fed a bird. Yeah,
And that's the brother or sister.
are they sharp?
Nope, they're not sharp.
It was scary.
He just opened his eyes the other day. So up until about 3 days ago, their eyes were closed like kittens. Yep, in about, these were about flying at about 20. Yep. Well, then what they do is they go into groups, which they call roosts, and then they fatten up on insects, and that's it. There is a sparrow nest up here, but no eggs. Well, English house sparrow, or house sparrow, is a non-native bird, and they were introduced into the United States in 1850 by Shakespearean enthusiasts. They released 50 birds in Central Park, along with the European starling. And in 50 years, those 50 birds populated the United States coast to coast with over 20 million birds, or 200 million birds. So they are non-native species that are killing other native nesting colonies. So they're just waiting. They're just waiting for the birdhouse. You see those insects in their mouth? That's what they eat. And then that's a little bit of rubbing alcohol.
We all flew over to Cookie
Well,
There's another one over there.
sometimes birds don't keep a very clean room. So you have to take all that nesting material out, and sometimes little bugs or parasites might get in there. Take that nesting material out, squirt it down with rubbing alcohol, and then put a new nest in.
What is a big bird?
They go through this little hole.
Hey, before you raise the house up, do you ever take a picture in front of it?
And there's another one over there too.
Hey, guys, we're taking a picture. Everybody line up. Hannah, over here.
There's another nest over
Kim.
Are they like the same thing? Is there anything in that one?
I don't know which one that is.
Get in the picture. Get in the picture, Bailey. I'm just making sure we're
I don't
good.
know which one.
Okay, Hannah, get in the picture. You can ask him again. We're going to take him. You didn't learn they're not wearing gray shirts. No, he stays up here. Okay, right. So all you got to do is just
All right.
I'll have to pick one.
All right.
take a few of them if you would. No, you did a good job. I can tell you what's happening. Thank you. No, thank you.
What do you want? You want some sanitizer? Sure.
Where's the hat club? I want a picture of the hat club.
Hat club. That's not fair. I didn't get that memo.
Warm because it was in
I want a picture of the no hat club.
I'm getting one. Right, where's hat club? Where's his daughter?
Hannah, hat club.
Where's your club?
You gotta be in it though. You're in a hat.
Oh.
You stand back to back. You guys stand together. Hannah. Stand against my back. Here, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah! Come here!
Ready? No hat club. No hat club. Matt, you're in the no hat club.
Boring!
No, I'm not a biologist. I started an organization for Purple Martins about a year and a half ago, just because they were a bird that's declining in Minnesota, and in North Dakota the populations are so low that we really don't know what the populations are doing. So I wound up on a short-term disability, and I laid on my back for 7 days, and I needed to do something, so I decided to start an organization, Purple Martins. I have a colony on South End of Grand Forks, and in 2011 I had 29 pair. They had laid 155 eggs and 109 young. So, and then got laid up, and I decided, yep, I've got to do something, get the martins out of my backyard and put them in the community. Because putting them all in my backyard, that's a lot of birds. So I've got this house here. I adopted a house out at Turtle River, and I've got my house at my home. Right now that's 14 units. This is 14 units. Turtle River is 12.
Wow, look at that butterflies you've got.
Yeah.
Yeah, they eat so many good butterflies. I know, but we like butterflies.
Yeah, there's 2 houses at Turtle River, but they're
Do they see the
6.
babies, the
dragonflies?
They do feed dragon.
They like.
Nope. They just open up their mouth and they just stuff them in. Yeah. And some of these, like this male right here on the southwest side, that male is what we call a subadult male. He was a fledgling last year, and I can tell that because he's got a few purple feathers on his chest. Whereas the ones that are completely purple, those are adult males, which means they've made 2 rounds back and forth to Brazil.
How many? They'll live like 4 years?
Well, they'll live more than 4 years, up to 13 years. The average is about 5. And then this one right up here with the dragonfly on the southeast side, that's a female. And I can just tell that because of the feathering underneath her tail. Underneath her tail it's white, but she's got arrows that point to the tip of her tail. And that means that she's a second-year bird, meaning she's made 2 trips to Brazil as well. And they're very tame if you just watch them.
What's the white bottom one?
The white bottom ones are the female, but the tail, the underneath the tail, if it's completely white with just lines, it's a subadult female, 1 trip to Brazil. And if it's got arrows, that means they've made 2 trips to Brazil. And sometimes they get mad at each other.
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
You know, and or they'll get mad at me when I'm checking it, and they'll swoop at me, but they'll never touch me. You know, they'll just swoop. Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.